And now as everything is coming together, I'm finding a couple of things that might be interesting. First of all, I'm having some difficulty regulating body temperature. I'm finding that I get extremes going back and forth. And sometimes I'll be quite warm and feeling very flushed. At other times, cold. And particularly I'm finding at night. My feet are getting cold and when I go to bed at night and to the point where it's waking me up. So I started wearing socks and doing some of those things to kind of help that a little bit. But the other than that, and tired, that's the other one, tired. I'm also finding this very gradually. I'm beginning to, somewhere around 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, I seem to kind of slow down a little bit and want to take a little bit of a snooze. And I've been doing that. So that's one side of it. The other side, when I talk to my physicians about it, they say, hey, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're keeping up exercise. And even though you're tired and you're not motivated and you really don't want to do this, I am finding that the more I walk on the treadmill, I probably walk, I try to get in at least 10,000 steps a day. And that seems to be working, also working out. Treatment and things are starting to change. What I'm noticing is I'm having more frequency of urination due to the radiation, and I'm also finding that I'm in a situation where I'm getting a lot of hot flashes, have difficulty staying warm, I get chills due to the Lupron therapy that I had several weeks ago. So things are starting to kick up a little bit, starting to feel the effects of the treatment all the way around. And yet it's not debilitating at this point, and I'm told you never know. So we'll just have to see what happens. So again, now a couple of things are happening. Number one, yesterday really was having, and actually the last couple of days, was having some real problems with bowel issues, intestinal issues, and was really presuming it was from the radiation, which it can be. But also realized that diet was probably a part of that. So kind of changed my diet a little bit, eliminated some of the fruits and some of the vegetables, and sort of focused a little bit differently on that diet. The other thing too I was having problems with was really all about the difficulty of being cold. And apparently that's from the Lupron injection, which I received a couple of weeks ago. So between the intestinal issues and between the being cold at night, no matter what I did, I was having some sort of a down day yesterday, but now today is much better. We went out and it really feels great to be in the situation of being almost halfway through. Next week will be my halfway mark, and kind of looking forward to that. But the things I've noticed, things like diet are important. How much water you're consuming is important. How much fruit or vegetables you're eating. All of these things can contribute. Now, the other thing, people are asking me, well, since you're, trying to create awareness, you're talking about your current situation and your treatment. And I'm doing that to try to give men an idea that by speaking up, by getting involved, by being aware early on, it can help save your life. And ladies, if you have husbands or boyfriends or brothers or grandfathers, encourage them to go into the doctor to get checked. Men don't want to spend the time. They view a doctor's visit as a waste of time. But that 20 minutes or 15 minutes or half hour can save a man's life. So